Hey, what's up everybody? This is Chicken Possible with Rewards Hunter, back with another weekly Xbox Game Pass quest guide. Today we've got a quest that's available for the game Thronebreaker, The Witcher Tales. This is good through next Tuesday, the 30th of November, and we're going to get 50 rewards points for recruiting 2 units. So once you go ahead and get the game installed, you'll just press A to get started. And in any of these cutscenes at the beginning of the game, you can always hold the B button to skip through them if you want to save a little bit of time. This quest will probably take us about 10 minutes total with all of the cutscenes and the loading and everything included, so not too lengthy of a process here. So we'll go ahead and press A to get started in a new game, and you can just choose Adventurer, which is the easiest difficulty in this game. And again, I'm just holding down B to skip the cutscenes. Feel free if you want to, watch any of the story. Absolutely, feel free to explore that and check that out. You can press X to cycle through the dialogue that's going on here, and then press A to choose the disappointing choice in the dialogue. We don't have a lot of dialogue choices here. I think it's just that one, but for some reason they make you choose at that moment what to say. Alright, so we'll play as the Maeve character here. She's basically walking on her own at the beginning, and we've got a little bit of dialogue that's going on with Reynard. When she gets to the little crossroads here, you can take either path. I chose to follow the cobblestone path. This says to follow the cobblestone road to reach the next stage of the journey. So you can do that just using the left stick. And there are lots of little tips that pop up as you're running around on the cobblestone path about picking up resources. You'll get the option to pick up resources here. You don't really have to do any of that necessarily because you start out with 2,500 gold, and that should be plenty to pay for the 2 units that we need to get. The units are like types of soldiers within this game, and this is basically going to be a card-based game where you're choosing cards and trying to beat your opponent with cards. But we'll just have to go through a tutorial section. For this first report section, you can just choose the first option to have the loggers get rid of the log in front of you, and then continue on the cobblestone path. And we're just about to interact with our first battle here. So we'll press X to get through that dialogue, and here's the first tutorial battle. So you press A to get that started. Alright, so in the battlefield here, you don't really need to know too much of what's going on. We're basically just going to follow along with everything that the game tells us to do. It's got sort of a set of steps for the most part, and we're just going to kind of move through it. So basically your opponent is at the top. He's going to play some cards from up there. You're at the lower left, and you're going to play some cards from your set that you've got in your hand. So you can start out by playing this first card at the left of your stack. And like it says, the player has the most points at the end of the round wins. You got to win 2 out of 3 rounds to complete the battle. And this is the only battle that we'll have to do. And then we can go grab those units that we need. All right, so we're just going to play a card just by pressing A twice. Just continuing to press A to move through some of these tips. Okay, now they want us to apply Maeve's ability, so we're going to press A to apply her ability to the one card that we've already got laid out on the field. So you can see she added 4 points to the total for us right now, and then we can press Y to end our turn. So the opponent's going to lay down a card now. We're beating him pretty soundly at the moment, so that's great. 18-9. Alright, they want us to play another card, so we'll just go down to the bottom, select a card, press A, and then press A again. And then we can press Y to end our turn. The opponent is going, and he's attacking us a little bit, but didn't do a ton of damage. And it's our turn again. We're going to play our last card to the field by pressing A twice after we've selected it. And then we'll press A to apply Count Caldwell. Alright, and then we need to end our turn again. So we're going to press and hold Y. and it tells us that we won the first round, 39-15. So that's great. So that's first of the 2 rounds that we need to win. So here goes the beginning of the second round. So we're gonna get 3 new cards. Our opponent gets 3 new cards, and we get to start because we won the first round. So we're gonna do pretty much the same thing. We're gonna play a card by pressing A twice on it once it's selected. And then we can use Maeve and add her 4 bonus points to that card, and then press Y to end our turn. Again, it doesn't really matter which cards you're playing. Just as long as you're moving through the tutorial, you're doing everything perfectly. And we're going to end our turn, and the enemy gets to lay down another card as well. We're getting very close to the end of the battle, I promise. Alright, so we played our 3rd card. And we're applying the boost to it, and then we can hold down Y again to pass it on. And let the enemy lay down his last card. And we have won that one, 31-14. So that was 2 out of 3, so we have an ultimate victory there, and we can move on and complete the battle. So we're back on the road now. We can press X to quickly move through that dialogue. Again, you can pick up these things. There are some sort of lootable items on the ground here. You don't really have to. You aren't going to necessarily need this money that's available here, but you can pick it up if you want to. And then just keep on moving over to the right, and you'll get to sort of survey the battlefield and do some upgrades. And this is the time when we're going to grab those 2 units that we're looking for to complete the quest. Alright, so we're going to press A to pitch the camp, and then the window button to actually set up the camp. We've got some more tips that are popping up, so just press A. Go over to the left where it kind of looks like, just different crates and things, and click on that. And then we can upgrade the tent here, which is the royal tent. Looks like kind of a crown icon. So we're going to select that and upgrade the royal tent to level 2. So you just kind of hold down A on that to do that upgrade. And just continuing to press A to move through the tutorial. All right, now we need to select the sort of greenish white command tent. And this is where we can work with the units. So we're almost done. So we're going to press A a few times to continue. And we basically need to buy 2 new cards here, 2 new unit cards. And those are the ones in the middle, and it's going to tell us a specific one that we need to unlock. All right, so we're looking for the Wagenberg, I'm not sure how you say that, card. So look for that one and then press X. So for me, it was close to the bottom middle. It looks like it has sort of an archer guy shooting up and to the right. So look for that card. And it'll say Wagenberg on it, field support. So we're gonna press X there and then press A to recruit. And we're gonna use 250 gold pieces to get that, which like I said, we started with 2,500. So we've got plenty of gold to get that. And then basically you can just do the exact same thing again. So find that same card if you want to, the Wagenberg card, and press X one more time to investigate it or preview it, and then press A to recruit a second one. And that will be our second unit that we needed to grab to complete the quest. So we should have the quest completion popping up at any point on screen here, and there it is. So go ahead and hold down the Xbox button to get that quest turned in and grab those 50 rewards points. That's going to do it for Thronebreaker. We've got quest guides out for all the monthly quests, as well as the other weekly quest for Forza Motorsport 7. And if you're looking for an achievement for either the Microsoft Rewards weekly set or the weekly achievement in a Game Pass game quest, you can grab that using the Wandersong tutorial that we put out just this past weekend. So I'll post a link in the description to that. Thanks for watching, guys. If you found that video helpful, please be sure to click the subscribe button on YouTube and hit that bell for notifications. You can also find links in the description for other social media links of mine. Stay tuned for more Microsoft rewards and achievement guides, and I'll see you in the next one.